like this Poland this thing. Most of those agents, sometimes when some people send me their Poland permit for appointment, I'll just say, wait, have you done this job before? No. And then, for example, a banker now, the agent now does them maybe carpenter work to go and do in Poland. I'm like, this, have you a carpenter? Like, shoti na kekenewi, as in shoni shovel, shoni kene. You don't even have, and the agents gave you carpenter work. Sure, you don't know that they've denied you. As you are like this, they've already denied you. You don't know that one. So that is some of those things I try to cope. So thanks to those that has actually showed interest in the Canada work permit package, permits me to maintain some freshness, you know. So this is like a new update, and there's a change in payment. If you watched that video well, or the one I posted after, that actually the money was actually more than that, and the deposit was even more than that, crazier than that. But then I had to stand in, negotiate, nobody will kinikon and all of that. And you know that in a business that you're not like, you don't have control over, you have to have this and this and this and this. When you try to last with this, and this one go like this one go like this, and this one go like this. Anyways, overall, I'm giving you 2 reasons there's actually change in plan. First of all, I've always told you people that in as much as if I see any package, the best I can do is to negotiate, is whatever they agree. And that's why I have a static service charge. Whether they go like this, whether they go like this, the best I can do is negotiate with them. Is what they will come and tell you people. If you're okay with it, that's the best that I can do. I won't say because I'm trying to look for a cheaper alternative now. I should go and do what I cannot do. If I come here and say, guys, I found a cheaper alternative, come and pay maybe 1 million naira, I know how to do it. Let me not lie for you. What I'll do is collect your CV and be sending it to those employers one after the other. And you and I know that they will never respond to in the next 54 years. At least UK will still tell you are fortunate as that. Canada one are very, for some of you that have sent CV to them. So whether you have all the qualifications in the whole world, whether you are the matron in UCH, whether you have, they will not respond to you. They're just natural like that. And that's why I was honest with you guys. I came here to tell people that stop wasting your time, stop wasting sending CV. Let's pass back door. I mean, I went to look back door for you. So the highest I can see, I can do after seeing that back door is we don't say we they pass back door, but then make it flexible. But if they do not agree, if they do not this thing, right? So now the new update is the employer did not agree. And then that now says when it comes to packages like this, that even if you're to meet any agent and one agent is telling you maybe pay a certain deposit that is very small, that when this thing arrive they will give you, just know that the agent is lying. The one you are using, the agent is like, because things like this that is legit and original, right? The deposit is always a whole lot. Even that UK I came to post, for example, you post that the deposit is very much, and even the balance they say you should pay within 2 weeks of arrival. Even that one new. So things like this, when you're passing back though, that's why I'm taking my time to explain, because some of it have sent email and maybe you're ready to pay, and I'll tell you that there's change in payment plan. You're not saying why is it expensive? Why is it? There's difference between backdoor and there's difference between manual process and automatic process. This one is automatic. Just bring your money, send it to them. They'll send you LMA. Nobody will use their money to buy for you. Like I said, I try my best to negotiate, to do deposits, to say let's do it like this and everything. But I don't have power over it. I mean, I cannot lie for people that don't worry, bring the 2.5 for I know where to get it. I'm just whining all of you. I will not have any permit to give you. So that is this thing. So now the new update is you pay full deposit, not full deposit, you pay the full money at once. So some people had problem with calculating this one, everything. So I took my time to calculate all this thing. But some of you are sending me it's the same teacher. I don't know. Somebody is texting me. Sorry guys, sorry. So the thing is, you pay your full money. You pay your full money at once, because like 95% of that money is going to the work permit. Even 95 is going to work permit. So you have to pay your full money. We buy it and then assuming it was like UK on the way UK visa process is, I would have just said pay 95% when you get like your permit, then the main 5%. But something about Canada is, as you've showed interest, we have to start working on your documentation. You people, I came to make a video about people that have LinkedIn, people that don't have, and I said that me till long, in as much as we are passing back though, I don't want to alter anybody's LinkedIn, because when you start changing some things in your LinkedIn, they know, and LinkedIn is once in a lifetime. You must not open second one. If they catch you that you open to, so will I say because of money, because you want to Japan, your own should meet you, and then when you get to Canada, you should be stranded? Because like I said, maybe in Nigeria you can look for work with them. In that place too, you look for work with LinkedIn. You look for work with LinkedIn. So my employers will just message you automatically. You look for work with LinkedIn. So that means your LinkedIn is a parcel of you before you even come out Nigeria. So that's why, and be careful. I don't want to utter anybody's, they should not say this thing. And again, me going to the extent of creating another LinkedIn for you using my email. Imagine me going to buy SIM card, I'm creating email for you. The recovery email, everything go in my hand. So when you dey Canada and you need that email, I know that email too, I will likely link it to your GC key. So when you want to apply for PR and Kiniko, you'll be calling me. So you see all those things, and that's some of the things that people don't know, that they allow agents to do. So allow my applicant to have all their details. The only thing is, shall give me password of the email. So I used to be doing your processing, but for me to create email for you, link it to my account, then when you get there, you now need it. I be something happen, I be clinical, or maybe if I don't see this, no, like I used to say, the goal is not just to jackpot, but to jackpot with sense. Because if you can't hang there, it's be like, all these agents, me I no be agent too. I used to say it, me I be middleman, but even at that, I be good middleman. So the update now is you pay your full deposit. So if you're okay with this thing, if you're okay with it, you pay, and if you're not okay with it, it's totally understandable. So all those deposits, even when I calculated family of 2, family of 3, all those deposits, it not reach UK deposit though. It not reach. For some of you that have sent this thing, because I had to every people to calculate everything together to make it to one figure, it not even reach UK deposit for this thing. So like I understand that people are scared, but I said the most important, the sweets, the sugar and the salt in this whole process is that work permit. Without work permit, you can't do anything. And the another good thing about this work permit is it's not like UK own, that when the work permit comes, it is like it will expire in 2 months or 3 months. Because of that, sharp you have to go to the embassy. This one, you will see your 2 years in your eyes. So if you like, don't go to the embassy. Why don't you go to the embassy? Like, it does not really expire. Like, you can't compare it to UK. So the add-on of all of this thing is that work permit. Because like I tell you, those employers are very rude. Even the one I told you that maybe there's going to be a part 2, I've been trying to manually chat that Canada person. They only replied me once. At the say hello, hi, hello. Those Canadian people, they have issues with replying people. So when you now see somebody that have direct link to them, that when you talk to this one can talk to them, please pay. Please, maybe test you. Most of you know, when you try to contact them at the recruitment agency, all the Canadian recruitment agency, send them this thing. They have it's like they are deaf. I don't know, maybe when they see that figure of Nigeria, it's like they used to go offline. So when you now see one that is ready to respond to you and take a certain amount of money, I think you should be body. I think you should be body. So like I said, I tried my best to negotiate, but the employer wants to take his full money before releasing it. And you know, like I said, this thing does not expire like quickly like UK one. You understand? It doesn't apply like 2 or 3 months under. The employer will feel like, okay, my balance, I'll get it in 3 months time. This one, you can say, I know that this thing, Canada too used to slow response or anything. All the talk sha, that was what they agreed to it. And like I said, even in that first video, even before this update came, I told you guys that for Canada, if you're going with dependent, before you even apply, your dependent has to show in your form, say, because Canada immigration is very from UK, it must just say you get picking and you are coming with your child. Like, we have to start doing for the child. And again, that thing is, I told you guys, I don't want to alter anybody's LinkedIn or email or CV. So that even, let's just say they even hold you and they say, you buy work permits. You say, okay, I buy work permits. This is my LinkedIn. This is my CV. Am I not qualified? If they say, can you come? You show them evidence. Like I said, the only thing we are doing, kind of not too straight, is us passing back door. So we passing back door does not mean that we are ruling out other this thing. Like I said, there are some standard that I can never ever compromise. That's why some of you that have sent me email that if I see a girl I can share kidney with, or I say, please count me out. If you want to do arranged marriage, do it yourself. maybe count me out, because I know the things that will put inside trouble. And Canada, they had them to dash people ban. Any sport like this, you are banned. Any sport you are banned. Be UK, Chile, China, but you see that Canada, that the way they not same person, any sport. So I don't want you to be talking about your ban history. Then you say, it's one girl you met online. Don't even mention my name. Always mention it for only good thing. So that's why I said, even if it is one single person I get in TV65 or in 10 years, pay me. At least I'll know that I do a very good job. So it's not about me just having plenty clients and this one, I help everybody. It's easy for me to just post, and hey, everybody has a Maya Kiniko, and you don't know the condition of those clients. I want you to be able to, when you get to where you are tomorrow, be able to chat me. Just like now, when I posted this package, I had some of my old clients that is chatting me. How far? Some people that I've done consultation for before, some people that don't did for the 1 week training. But as me, I've showed them Pepe in before. Will they come and ask me that this is your package? So somebody used to continue relationship with you don't used to. That's why I take my customer service very top notch. But some people are troublemakers on this YouTube. Forget that one. I used to give them woto. But the normal people that in you people are very good people. You people know that I try my best to be that. But it's all those at that they'll just pass one place and just call me. You have to give it back to them. Listen. So I value my customers. It's not just about money. Like I said, I control money. Money do not control me. Like I've gotten to that stage in my life. So even if I don't get any clients, pay me. I know that I'm not compromising on any standard. I'm not doing any bad thing. And if I get one, I'll know that yes, so I'm doing this thing for my hand. And then, like I said, the two ingredients that makes this thing to work, there are two things: the work permit and again the documentation. There is nothing without documentation. You can see a cheap agent that will even collect 50k from you. Just that one is helping. Some of you have shop ban here. People used to send me email. Some of you have shop as cheap as UK. Some of you shop UK ban. Some of you has ban you when you ask them agent and show tonsing. You can't be looking when it comes to visa application. It's not about you looking for somebody that is cheap or somebody that is affordable or somebody that is flexible. It's somebody that will not put you inside trouble. Because when you shop ban, you know that you are that's double wahala for that, because you'll be looking for, you first explain why you shop ban, and thing is you don't even know the document the agent submitted for you to shop ban. So wait till you know where you want to explain for letter of explanation. That's why some of you that reached out to me that Canada denied you. I said, do you have your letter? I said yes, but did you apply for you? Yes, okay. So you know, or you remember all the data that you put? Yes, God like you. But some of you, they deny you. You don't know what the agent submitted for you. I know all these things that you submit is inside Canada websites. So if you go and say, even if it's bank statement, you don't know the figure, there's no need, you don't know what to explain. So when I say, Canada, I say, hey, you are lying the second time, Abby. So that is why I'm always very distinct. So the two ingredients that makes this thing work is work permit. Once you get your work permit, the next one is documentation. And there is no size fit all. For example, a family of TV is not the same document you use for this one. And for example, somebody can submit TV documents and you have to submit 25, because everybody's this thing is different. For example, people that maybe they've denied before previously, you first have to tackle that reason that they denied them, write letter of explanation and tackle that before you now face the main this now submit. Because like I said, after you submit application to Canada, what they are looking for is your mistake. They don't used to deny visa. Is that your mistake that they're looking for? A mistake. So when they find they don't. But like I said, naturally they don't deny work permit. But then if you had that, we are passing back door. So as you are passing back door, make sure your back door you do it legally. Even in the house, we have back door, we have front door. I pass back door does not mean that I will not enter the house. But the thing is, even if I'm passing back door, I should not behave like a thief. You know that if I hold my key now and I enter through this place, people will say, okay, she entered the house. But if I hold my key and I'm passing back, my neighbor will be like, why is this girl passing like this? She usually pass like this. Let me look at what she's doing. So when you are passing back door, you pass it legally. So that even when your neighbor say, why are you passing? And the cashier say, I'm not doing anything. I just wanted to enter through the back door. You have all your event. So that is everything. So for me, you can get an agent that will get the airline, that will get work permits. Fine. But the cocoa of all this thing is you're legal. You're able to prove yourself, because these things have requirements. Okay, I have the requirements. So that's why I say I don't want to alter anybody's CV. CV, LinkedIn. And then another thing is, like I said, the jobs that are available, they are agric jobs and that's why I used to put my phone on don't disturb. It's because I'm expecting delivery. I have agric jobs and caregiver jobs, right? In that agric jobs, it has subdivision. I know some of you don't know, it has subdivision. So when you come to me and you are coming to me, the first thing I ask you is your CV, your LinkedIn. Then I will select the one. There are some people, maybe some agents that you can miss that, okay, you want to, some agent can just like this Poland, this thing. Most of those agents, sometimes when some people send me their Poland permit for appointment, I'll just say, wait, have you done this job before? No. And then, for example, a banker now, the agent now does them maybe carpenter work to go and do in Poland. I'm like, please, have you a carpenter? Like, shoti na kekenewi, as in shoni shovel, shoni kene. You don't even have, and the agents gave you carpenter work. Sure, you don't know that they've denied you. As you are like this, they've already denied you. You don't know that one. So that is some of those things I try to cope. So in as much as we have agric and caregiving jobs, we have things that we call transferable skills. So I'll go through the LinkedIn, the CV, then you now trace it like this, and then after tracing it, you write it in your letter of explanation. Okay, this is what you have, why you choose to go for this one, why you can't, like you will explain all those things before Canada will actually say kilo shele. You will tell them the thing that shele. So those are all the things. Like I said, it's not just about documentation, right? It is about it's not just about getting the LIMA, we're applying for visa. Like I said, I would like, how you pay that type of money and then you don't have assurance for visa? Why? That is So anybody that can close eyes and pay it once, fine. And if you know you cannot, it is totally and absolutely fine. But then I will not say what I cannot, or come and tell you to pay this certain amount of money that I will help you in a cheaper way. I am lying for you. I'll collect the money and you the entire UK. I cannot do it on my own, because even the ones that I tried to make relationship with, they did not answer me. And I can't be calling them this. They'll say, hey, is that UK one? At least that time when I was looking for a popular care, at least UK one, they used to pick up. They will say, these Canada people. So when you know that, that's one I was looking for people that are doing maybe administrative work. Like I told you, that I was trying to make money for administrative work. So that means I'll have to manually look for somebody that has direct talk with them. Of course, somebody that is in Canada that has used them, that we can do partnership business together, right? But chatting with them for me, and then another thing again is time difference. Chatting with them for me, Afibe Kulosoro, Afibe Ajao, those Canada people that are very rude. So if you like have all the qualifications in this life and use that Canada job bank, there is work. Or if you go to that Canada jobs bank, there is work. Send CV. You never even see automated me. You never even say, you just be like. So when we now see somebody that can help us, and they say, I understand the money is much, but then you should try to understand the difference between automatic job and manual job. And like I said, majority of the money is going to that work permit. Is that work permit that is giving us a dick? Is that one? Because the thing is, we can go on student visa, we can go on tourist visa. Is that work permit? Is that LMI that we want? So the person insists you pay their full money before they actually give it to you. So if it's something you feel like you can consider, and even some people that have sent maybe like a family of 4, family of 3, and I'm telling them to pay for us. No, his main applicant that is putting people into trouble, because it's that main applicant that we are using his document to support you people. With that main applicant, you are not a dependent. So that is what I came to tell you guys. That is the update about this thing. So sleep over it, think about it, and everything. Like I've tried my best, and you know, somebody was like, I trust you, damn, you can do something. I cannot do anything. No, it's not everything what person they do. Even that tourist, this is why I say I feel to. I don't belong to agents because of my work schedule. Before you go and shop, but I will not say what I cannot do. But if it's documentation, to go through documents, because that's how I started my research. If it's to go through document, to use Torchlight and check, I know I can do that one. But you see all that stress one, give it to the agent. So that the only thing I promise you is documentation. When you submit your documents, I'll check what you feel, the name, compare the data, skinny. Then after, and the thing is, I don't do bulk application. So for example, if Mr. and Mrs. something family send me their documents now, today we'll dedicate it for them. Oh yeah, I'm done with documentation of Mr. and Mrs. something. Yeah, that's why I told you that Canada is slow, but I even extend it because me myself I will be slower. Yes, because if I send Mr. A family, Mr. B, send it to the agent. So maybe like a week, every week you dedicate it to one family, first come first serve, a bit to one person, to per applicant share first come first serve. When you combine all their documents and everything is complete, send it to the agent. Oh yeah, you don't apply, you don't send them, you don't go, let me check the email. Then you receive email from Canada. You've applied for Kenya. Okay, that one don't go. Oh yeah, next applicant. So there's nothing like bulk. So there's nothing like you collecting all the DC. That's why people used to shop ban. Imagine putting document of Mr. A inside Mr. B. So it's very easy, in as much as you don't get denied with work permit, but even at that, you still have to cross all your T's, dot all your I's, and and that's why when somebody is saying your service charge is too much, 300k per applicant, see, you will do the documentation yourself. Before they even allow me, before they gave me the contact of the direct agent, I want to something. And because they feel like I want to hijack that person, I say no, I'm not hijacking. I just don't want you people to use generic this thing. Do you know that there are some things that I asked the agent that should they do this one? The agent will tell me no. I say no. I want to do it. I want to do it because I told you that I spoke with somebody that I left. You get. Anyway, and like I said, every day I still keep making research, because no two applicants is the same. Everybody has different application, different clinical, different age. I know you have to have different this thing. People that have this thing now, they expect it to be easier for boys. You this that now that you have to do transfer direct. I don't know, let me tell you people. All my sense is anyways, that's what I came here to tell you guys. So thank you so much for those that have showed interest, and for those that is asking me for my office. You saw me online before you came to me, and now time to pay. You remember you need an office. Why did you ask for my office when you were watching me? Why didn't you? And like I said, no amount of money, even if you are giving me $1 trillion, I'm not going to open an office. I work online. Online is my office. I cannot drop anything. So if you feel like you don't trust me, you not drop the money, it is absolutely fine. Like I used to say, I don't have anything to lose. But in as much as if I do the application, I will have money to myself. You won't take about easy depot. Like I said, I am not desperate. That is my rule. That is how I started my business. I am online. I am unavailable. If a celebrity that came to market it now, you will not say but it's totally fine. If you just you will carry the money to go and give all this abele agent. Then when they ban you, that's when you will not know my email. You say, tell me, can somebody that have the clinical? That's when I'll not charge you times. So me, I don't even used to rush. I'm not desperate. I'm not about to release my address or to go and open shop just because of Akini. I'm not doing. As if most of the money is even coming to me, maybe I can consider the employer that is selling his own market, because of him, I can open shop. I don't know, but still, like I said, the amount of money will make me to open shop, and this, like I said, we'll continue with our normal posting. I have to apply for this one. I have to apply for will be whining or we. So anybody that feel like they can stick that step of faith, it's not like step of faith. It's nothing. It's just that people are just scared, because an average person has gone through visa scam and really is really understandable. But then I can't do what, because if I open physical shop, just know that you're already shopping the NAIRA already. You don't shop, because I cannot pay attention to it. The one where they do online, I don't even have time for myself, let alone combining shop, combining office, combining. So because of that, I'll not tell you my address. Because of what? No, because of what? Better than do it yourself. Anyways, that's what I say. Let me come and tell you guys. So guys, thanks so much for watching today's video, and we're interested. Not to my next video. Thanks guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.